It's so hot in here already.
It's true. And also, this light gives off so much heat.
I agree.
It's not a fucking joke.
What's up, Hunter?
Okay, no, your Hunter doesn't get it.
You think about
so
that
you're
sometimes
fucking
again?
me from behind.
God, it's so hot.
Can I say,
Yeah. What do you want?
welcome to Getting to a Podcast.
Welcome to Getting to a Podcast.
My name is Hunter.
You're supposed to say welcome to Getting to a Podcast.
My name's Brad.
I'm Dave.
And
Welcome
Hunter's
to Getting
never
to a Podcast.
been to the East Coast.
I also worked 28 hours this week.
That's not that many hours.
Okay,
really
but
not, man.
that's the most amount of hours I've ever worked.
28 was the most you've
Yeah.
ever worked in 1 week? Dude, I've worked 80 in 1 week.
Okay, but I'm also a fast food worker who had to schedule mostly around my school this last year.
Yeah, but this is summer.
Yeah, when I was your age, I
Yeah,
was
I
working
also
50
didn't
hours
care.
at the bar.
Yeah.
I was getting out with the sun.
Yeah, but that's also late at night. We close at 10, and there's not much I can do because I'm not a very big morning person. So I'm not gonna do an 11 to
What a
7 shift.
I'm not a very big morning person, so I just don't work mornings.
I over the summer, a couple years back, I was doing the summer program again. So I worked from 7 in the morning till 5, and then at 5:30, I had to be at my other job, which was Columbia Sportswear, and I didn't get off until 11:30.
So here's the thing: you were
was a
working
long fucking
It's
day.
two jobs, yeah.
you were
it's a
working
little-
two jobs, and one of them you're basically a teacher,
weekends.
which is a full-time thing.
Yeah,
I'm not full-time. I'm part-time.
True.
I was still part-time for both
28
jobs.
hours at part-time is decent. Because you have to think
Yeah, but
30
you're
to
kind of
40 is
full-time right now
full-time.
because you don't have school. You
Yeah,
have full-time
you have
availability right
full-time
now.
availability.
Yeah,
If you work 28 hours, go to class, do
Yeah,
homework,
I was going to
study
school
for
too.
exams.
It was summer. That's why I was able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think 28 hours in the school year would be impressive because you're
Yeah.
already
I
doing...
did 25 hours in 2 weeks back-to-back during school time.
Well, gee, let me give you a hand job.
You know what? Why don't you? Be proud of me.
Wait, now
You
that I'm
fuck.
thinking about it,
Hunter, I'm
I
so
was
proud of
working
you.
30 hours
Okay.
sometimes. Yeah, because I would work 3, during the school year.
Yeah.
I'd work 3 to 4 times a week, about 8 to 10 hours each. Yeah.
I was doing that too for a while, but
Yeah.
my grades kind of plummeted because it was
Oh, yeah.
nights and stuff. So
Yeah.
there was no two ways about it.
Sometimes people don't like to see you succeed in life.
And I was commuting.
So sometimes the haters just want to drag you down.
Sometimes your haters are your best friends.
But I am proud of you for working more and, getting that bag, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome to the first week of the rest of your life, kiddo.
Speaking of, being a responsible adult and getting that bag, I made a pretty substantial purchase this week.
Yeah? What'd you
Yeah?
buy? Ooh, wait, can you tell us how much it was and then can we guess?
$100.
What do you think Hunter bought for $100?
Crack, baby.
Crack, baby.
He bought a fucking kid. I think Hunter bought a snow cone machine.
What about a crack, baby?
Hunter bought a crackhead from a baby.
Is it their baby mama or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just left a couple 20s on the dresser.
It's just 5 20s and some change. No.
It's like 4 20s and then loose change.
up to another $20.
Yeah, there's 4 20s, a 10, a 5, a couple ones, and then 10 dimes.
There's just 10 quarters.
What'd you buy for $100?
Yeah, what'd you get?
I bought my first pair of Air Forces.
Congratulations.
Because I never have had Air Forces before, and I thought, you know what? I'm a almost 21-year-old. I should at least try because everyone has them. It's a very popular shoe.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but it's a very popular shoe to wear. Around this age group.
Yeah, it's
I
been
didn't know that was a thing.
Air Forces?
like everybody has them and things like that.
Emily
would
has
say.
like Dunks, Air Forces, Jordans. It's like a very like common like type of Nike shoe to wear. Like I feel like if you look around, like I feel like at least 50% of like people are
aged
age
18 to 25.
Yeah, have either owned a pair of Air Forces,
Or do
Dunks,
own,
or Jordans.
Yeah, I would put them up there with Vans and Converse.
Yeah,
I would say. I think that it's
shoes.
a casual leather shoe.
yeah.
It's good for stuff. I don't know. Mine are beat the fuck up. Mine are like falling apart on the bottom.
Yours are a little bit worn down.
Yeah, they got drawings on them and stuff.
What is that? I was gonna ask. Is that a?
It's the chicken
chicken.
Dorothy used to draw.
Yeah. Our old producer drew a chicken on my shoe.
Okay. I was gonna say because at first from afar it looked like a interesting depiction of a woman.
No.
It's got legs, I guess. Oh, because the eyes look like boobs. Is that?
No, I was thinking this was hair, these were boobs, this was a butt, and these were two legs.
Yeah, I see. It's got like cartoon, like big eyes with a little dot in the middle. So I could kind of see. It does look like that a little bit.
From afar, it's
got kind of like the plume kind of looks like hair.
And then maybe it's a devil because this is like the tail.
It's true. But anyway, so what, you buy white Air Forces then?
All white Air Forces.
Of course, classic.
07 Easy-Ons. I'm actually very happy about it. I haven't worn them yet. I still need crease protectors because this is my first pair. I want to at least like keep them nice for a while.
It's worth it.
Crease protect.
They're like little. So instead of being soft, like it's like a little cap that goes in there.
You slide it in so that you don't crease the shoe.
Yeah, so they don't bend like that.
So see how like his bend right here and right here.
It's like you see the toe cap on your Converse.
Yeah. But
Inside the
it's
shoe.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's because they look. I mean, like you can see these. These look fucked up. Like they just the toe box gets all fucked up, and then it's kind of a different looking shoe now than it is originally. People actually in the early 2000s they used to wear tall socks, but they would push them down to their ankle and then ball it up right here to keep the. That's that shit, dog.
Yeah.
That's
I knew
that
someone that
old
would like back in the day they would wear two pairs of socks, one over the shoe and one in the shoe, like over their foot.
Wait, what do you mean over the shoe?
They'd wear it over the shoe, like all the way, like an extra large sock, like
they would put on a pair of socks, put on the shoes, and then put socks on over that.
Yeah.
I think they were just ashamed of what shoes they were wearing because they
they would they would take them off for like when they went inside, and like would like use them.
Interesting.
They were holding on to them for a while.
Kind of the first Balenciaga like sock shoe.
Pretty much, yeah. Started it.
I like I think it's Asics. One of the shoe companies is doing they're basically printing a shoe over the mold of a foot.
disgusting.
True, but
If it's one of those shoes that has like individual toes, dude, I've always hated those. My cousin had a pair one time. I literally looked at him and I went, "That's disgusting."
You know what? I see these everywhere. They're grounding shoes. They're just a really thin leather shoe with a copper piece right in the sole.
that feels like targeted for you.
Yeah,
It
it's
feels
definitely
like
an ad. It was an
Instagram
ad
said,
targeted
"Hey."
for you. But it also what's really interesting is it has like a much wider toe box.
Yeah,
Probably so that
Because
your feet are-
people
because
when people like wear
their toes.
barefoot a lot more, their toes are more spread out.
Yeah,
Right? So
that or
It's
you ever
more-
I
seen
like my
skateboarder
narrow
toes?
feet.
skateboarder toes?
Yeah,
What's wrong with skateboarders?
from
Them things
gripping
are
the board.
bricks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they get a little posability and stuff because they're always like flexing their toe to grab stuff.
Dude, they got like bricks for feet.
I grab shit with my toes. Why are we back on toes? God damn it. This is ridiculous.
Because we're
I
talking
didn't
about
like the way you
shoes.
drew out the S on toes there.
Toes.
Toes.
Me.
Okay,
I
so
regret it actually.
Back to
You're so welcome.
back to gambling and stuff.
Yeah, so you've got a bet for a Category 3 hurricane to hit Florida.
Yes. If there was something you guys would bet on, that would be a good bet, what would it be?
Oh, okay, I see.
Because there's a lot of other ones on there, just like business ones, like, oh, is SpaceX going to be up this year, or like, is Netflix going to hit their subscriber count or something like that, projected subscriber count, or
I see. So they're
I
letting
had
you
one
bet
for a
on-
while, and it was Despicable Me 4 going to get like a certain a 45 on Rotten Tomatoes, and I had that bet, and I was so close. It got a 44.
Really?
Yeah, I almost hit.
Oh man, it seems terrible. So you just bet on anything in this?
You just bet on anything. It's great. It's fun.
Right, you go first on this one.
You need to control yourself, but you know.
I guess there's too many. I don't know. Patrick Mahomes cheats on his wife this year.
Wow.
That would be good. That would be a good one. I'll send that one out.
and wins another Super Bowl.
You could suggest your own bets, and like people will like bet on it and stuff.
Hey, also, I don't know anything about football, so
yeah,
just throwing it
I
out there.
know football decently. I don't think Patrick Mahomes would cheat.
Yeah, it does seem like he's kind of
very goody two shoes
be a
kind of
good bet.
guy. Drinks 15 beers, but he'll stay loyal to his wife.
Hunter, what bet would you do?
I would find something random. I feel like I'd bet on the amount of like UFOs reported.
Ooh, that'd be
in
a
the
good
US. I was thinking about that, or like the amount of like supernatural reports that would come out throughout the year. Like an under-over on it. Like that'd be cool.
And
Yeah, like Bigfoot, like local, like
I want to bet on
paranormal
whether or not
activities.
that French pole vaulter makes porn.
Which one are you talking
I don't think
about?
you can bet on that. That's like a homie bet, but this is like odds betting and stuff like that. Because like on the Despicable Me one and the Florida one, you know, the Florida one was like, is it category 2 going to hit? Is it category 3?
Oh,
4,
okay. They give you
So it's like
options.
there's options to do it. There's different odds for each one.
You pick right in the middle.
I think if it's like a 50-50 bet, like, you know, is he going to make porn or not? That's like a handshaker, you know.
Okay,
I
so
need
what
one that's like an actual. Like,
I need some
figures that you can
backstory
make.
behind that. Why are you saying
Have you
that?
not seen the clip,
No.
dude?
Slanging that meat.
Yeah,
bro.
he goes up to get over the bar, and then his big dick hits it.
You didn't need to describe it like that. That's okay.
All right, how would you describe his?
Was it large or was it
It
like
knocked the bar down.
It didn't. It cost him the bar. It cost him that run.
man's probably packing them?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
You know what? I'll bet for it too. I'll bet for it
A
too.
fucking guy. Dave's not a believer.
You know what else Dave's not a believer in? The metaphysical construct of reality.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Like this is all simulation?
Yes.
I hate this fucking conversation.
It could be. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's about where I land too.
Yeah, it could be. Who gives a shit? Sometimes I'm like, that fucking glitched. Whatever. Like I look over and I'm like,
Really?
that's a fucking glitch. What the fuck just happened there?
No, I'll look at stuff and I'll be like, that hasn't moved in like
Oh, like the cloud
probably
from
like
Nope.
4 weeks. Like that thing, like I have touched in it, it hasn't moved.
What do you mean?
Like just
I'll,
garbage on the street or something.
No, like like garbage on the street will be there for like 4 weeks. Like or
That's
like,
the city of Long Beach for you.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
just
too.
Long Beach.
No, but like I'll be like walking around and like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think
Just-
Hunter just sees the inactivity of the human race as
wrong.
that.
Why
as
are you
wrong.
inactive? Move.
Why are we not doing enough?
Dude.
I think you're finally understanding where I'm coming from. Of people don't do shit anymore. You know,
I don't like the human race.
people just don't do shit
should
like
burn.
they used to anymore.
People don't do shit like people don't go outside and do shit
Yeah.
like they used to. I think people still do stuff at the same amount. I just think they do way more of it in the
Everything's
privacy of their
planned.
home.
Everything wants to be like, it's all publicized. They don't just do shit for the bit anymore. They don't do shit because they want to. People don't get angry anymore. Be angry.
Speaking of doing stuff at home, actually, I'm so glad to be living,
Yeah,
in a
new
new
place to
place.
settling in.
dude.
Yeah.
The
Feeling good?
shower is so nice. It's like it's really powerful.
How tall is that shower head?
Oh yeah.
Taller than my
It's a
head,
powerful
Oh,
shower.
which is
perfect.
which
Does it
is
come off?
not.
Is it removable?
There is a removable part. Yes,
Yeah. How? And you love the water pressure too?
that part does not have very good water pressure, but it gets good hard to reach places, like my back.
Yeah, I'll let that one air out.
sure.
No, that's a good one.
Sure.
But that's good.
And
I'm
we
glad
stay
you're
over
enjoying where
often?
you're living.
Do a bunch of girls stay over often?
No, no.
Yeah,
actually,
all the girls he picks up working at the drive-through window.
Oh my God.
I don't, dude. No, like I'm actually gonna be like completely honest about this. When girls high school or like to like late 20s come through the drive-through, I'm not completely like I don't feel completely comfortable because it's been happening to the point where like it's like I've been like hit on multiple times this week.
I think
like
it's summer, dude.
It might be,
people are
but
in
like
summer,
horny
even
moods.
we were talking about this earlier.
Even
Yeah.
before then, like it would happen in spring, it would happen in winter. Like
Well, here,
I've just been
Brad
like,
and I we were talking about this. Mercury's in retrograde. It's hot. Summer. What else is going on? Oh, there's a meteor shower tonight. The moon's been kind of off lately.
The moon's been off lately.
Yeah, it's been like lower
speak
orbit.
to that.
It's
Really?
been a lower orbit.
yeah,
moon
I was gonna
tonight.
say it's like you can't really look at it. Like when
Yeah.
you're like in the city, like
Sorry,
sometimes
not
yeah,
lower
when you're
orbit, lower on the horizon.
yeah.
So
I was gonna say like sometimes like I was looking at it when I was coming here, and it was really low. Like you
Interesting.
know, most of the time like you look up and it's there, but like you know,
Yeah.
most of the time you don't look in the city of Long Beach and you
Yeah.
you can't find it on the
Long
horizon.
Beach.
Yeah, sounds like a you
the
guys
moon.
problem.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Beautiful suburbs that I live in.
Yeah,
You can
I
see
live in a
little
beautiful
bit.
suburb right now.
You do.
You live in Long Beach.
You live in
It's in
a
a Long Beach suburb,
Yeah.
but it's
So
nicer
much
than
light
a lot of
pollution.
other places in Long Beach.
Yeah, it's interesting. The kind of I think spending a lot of time in this city that's kind of like a bunch of small cities like stitched together.
Not all cities though.
It's like a Frankenstein of a city.
I think it's a lot of cities in Southern California or just California.
What
Like
about
I think
New York? They got the boroughs. What about London? They have their boroughs.
What about Seattle?
You know, it's just different regions.
Sorry, was that Seattle in a Cockney accent?
Yeah.
Cool.
Big,
Yeah, no,
big
I just
cities
thought
are
I'd
just,
throw it out there.
are just that. They're just regions or like smaller cities that grew along next to the bigger city.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that
Like,
about
bigger city
live
just got
at a
huge.
pool?
I think when I think of like old big cities,
Yeah, what about-
Paris,
Even
you know,
Paris,
Berlin.
Live at
Even
a
Paris
pool.
and Berlin. That's how cities started. They
it
don't start
doesn't-
at an epicenter and sprawl out. They start.
That's so funny because that's how a lot of cities are built.
No. Okay. Yeah, modern cities they're built that way.
No.
Okay, so here's
Old
here.
cities too.
or like built
Okay.
along a river.
Yeah, they're built. Okay, so there's an epicenter city at the river, right? Okay.
Sure.
That's the main city. I'm talking about the boroughs that like pop up around it is different regions, and they kind of make their own tiny city around it. Think Chinatown, things like that.
Yeah,
And then they pop up, and then the big city just absorbs it.
I guess the reason
And
it
they just all
feels
become one.
different is public transit. Like how interconnected cities like New York and London feel versus a city like LA.
Okay. I do want to say this too. Think of like I used to live in Cambodia town in Long Beach.
Mhm.
And then there's like Chinatown in LA, San Francisco.
Yeah.
That was already there. That was just groups of people
Yeah.
like heavily migrated into
Okay,
those
well then-
areas.
okay, what you need to look at is how
The boroughs argument's probably better.
Yeah.
these cities started. Long Beach is a planned city.
No way.
It's what?
Really?
Yeah.
What is this?
Do you see our streets go like horizontal
They are-
and
they
perpendicular?
are-
No. That's a
completely
load of
straight.
shit because you know what? Why the fuck is it you get to second and then it's Vista and then it's First and then it's Ocean and then sometimes it's Broadway? You tell me it's a planned city, the numbers don't work right? The fuck are we talking about?
No,
Yeah, it's a planned
I was
city.
driving on Second Street earlier, and why is it so messed up? Like why is Second Street completely like a different direction? Like
Yeah.
It's
it'll just
because
like go
it's-
side to side like all the other ones, and then just completely change.
I'll do you one better. It's all Ocean all the way down, then turns into Livingston for like 2 blocks, then turns into Second Street where all the bars are.
Do you think?
Who planned that?
Do you think cities are planned like from nothing? No, there's still settlements there that have to be interconnected into the city.
I mean, that's obviously the answer, but I think when I think of planned cities, I think of like Irvine. Like I think of like,
Irvine's less planned than here.
fuck no, really?
Yeah.
It's built around one campus.
It's owned by the Irvine fucking family.
Yeah, the Irvine company.
They built that shit from the ground up.
Yes, but
They
there's still
completely-
more settlements there. Like settlements of people when it was still growing.
I'm around Irvine like constantly,
That's true.
and there is nothing around it.
Yeah, there's
It is
nothing there.
hills.
Yeah.
Like they planned that.
Have you guys seen
Yeah, it's all
pictures of
planned,
the
but
old
still.
Irvine Ranch, like the original area that they owned?
No.
Dude, they owned like cities worth, and they just started selling off pieces.
Just like, hey, build.
Yeah, I mean
Go
they
build.
owned, fuck, huge chunk of Southern California, and then they kept one of the best spots for themselves, which, duh.
Now they have a college in their name.
If you guys were planning a city, what sort of plans or services? Like one thing about Irvine that like baffles me is it's like 10 p.m. or whatever. A cop goes through every fucking parking
Area.
lot. Yeah, every big
yeah.
area that you could. They just do at 10. They do the like. My old roommate was from Irvine. He's like, yeah, like like when we only need to go smoke weed or something in high school, like it was really hard because the cops did like this perfect sweep.
Dude.
Yeah.
I visited
being there.
I visited Emily at
That
UCI.
makes sense.
'Cause she goes-
Okay.
And the amount of times where I'll just look outside her dorm and there's like 3 police cars, because like she lives literally right down the street from the UCI police,
Okay.
and it's on the dot. There'll just be 3 cop cars in a row, and they go and patrol, and they split up the campus.
Or Orange County and especially Irvine police, very like, I'm not saying hardcore, but like they're very like meticulous.
They're very
They're very
on the
meticulous
dot.
about what they do, which is kind of what you want out of police force, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like there's so many fucking speed trap cops in Huntington and stuff, though.
Believe me,
Yeah.
I fucking know.
Like-
I have a speeding ticket from Irvine as well. On the fucking toll road, I have a speeding ticket. I paid for the fucking road and I got a speeding ticket. This is fucking ridiculous.
You pay for all the roads, technically.
Yeah, no, this is a very specific.
My tax
the cops
dollars
shouldn't
go.
even be on the fucking road, on the toll road. That is ridiculous.
You think the cop paid a toll?
Yeah, he probably didn't pay the fucking toll, and he got me a ticket. I paid for the fucking road. I should go as fast as I fucking want on it.
Probably because the
I was
cops
about
are
to say something really, really bad right there.
Okay.
probably because
Simmer.
Probably because
Yeah.
I was
cops
about to bring up
drive.
something from fucking 1945 about 1940s about someone making an Autobahn, and that's why he did it, because he didn't want to pay for the fucking road and go as fast as he wanted.
Hitler built the Autobahn.
Yeah, he built the Autobahn.
I respected that road a lot.
Less so now.
A little less so now.
Yeah.
I actually met someone at
So I
work one
respect the shit
time.
out of the road. It's crazy how well they do.
No,
Like, the
honestly,
engineering
it's
is insane.
it's a very cool road. Besides his hand in the matter, it's a very cool road.
He did a lot of shit. I'm not saying like I'm not pro what he did, but he did a lot of like good shit for like the country.
Like, there's some
I
good
will say.
Volkswagens out there. Doesn't make what they did any better.
Yeah. Well, okay, so he
Porsches are great cars. They made a lot of tanks.
So okay, here's a few things that Hitler did that you would not know. He
So
made
is
the
this a pro Hitler segment?
No, it's not pro Hitler. I'm just saying these are like
Informative.
things-
It's informative.
It's informative. It's just what's going on. All
All
right.
right, my bad. Back to Dave's pro Hitler bit.
My pro Hitler bit. He made the Autobahn,
Yeah.
and he set up the engineering. He set up like an engineering code, like that a lot of like German engineers follow, which is the idea of if you are using it a certain way, we'll change the product to be that certain way.
Oh, that's the power of German engineering.
That's the power of German engineering. Started by that guy, Mustache Man. And then something else he made.
Mr. One Testicle.
really.
Yeah,
I guess I've heard it.
He did a lot for animal rights. Like he treated them better than certain people's sometimes. You know,
Yeah. That's a pretty low bar.
it's a pretty low bar
Yeah.
for him.
He
But
didn't do it. He did
he-
have that dog or whatever.
yeah, no, he did insane amounts for animal rights.
He also did a ton of sedatives.
He did. And
He was very big on relaxing with certain pills.
Yeah. He liked the.
fucked with the Quaaludes.
Well, you know what? I've only seen a couple of videos of that guy. He seemed high strung.
He was also pretty big on the ones that make you go like
up.
this.
Yeah. Yeah, he gave his soldiers methamphetamine to fight harder.
And that's why they took half of Europe in 3 days.
He also helped them with a certain thing because, okay, so his soldiers, he didn't want them mixing with the French prostitutes and French women, right?
Oh, here. Finally, something I can agree with him on.
I hate the French.
He came up with the idea, like him and his people came up with the idea of giving his soldiers inflatable dolls.
Oh.
He invented the blow-up doll.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
No shot.
Yeah, this is all off
Holy
the dome
shit.
right now.
This
but,
is
like,
German
I think
engineering at its
fact-
finest.
fact check
way
me, but
you-
like I'm pretty sure it's that.
The
Yeah.
way you use a product should shape the design.
Exactly.
That's why the mouth is always open on blow-up dolls.
You know what? I think the reason that Porsche makes such good cars is because they learned from all of their mistakes making Nazi tanks
Dude.
and then realized, you know what? We could do better.
It's literally the reason BMW has like world-class brakes is because they had to build trains for the fucking
Trains
Nazis.
and also planes. BMW is very big on
Yeah.
planes.
Mercedes also.
Mercedes,
lots
yes.
of Nazi planes they built.
Why do you think Japanese cars are some of the best in the world?
It's
Holy
It's
shit.
because they
The-
made the
Yeah, they used to make planes and cars and boats and everything.
Mitsubishi made
Mitsubishi. They make a lot.
planes and they made the battleships.
Or dude, Hitachi.
They make some magic
They,
wands.
they make they make magic wands and like construction equipment.
Yeah, a lot of Japanese
Like-
companies are like they double up. They took a lot of
Magic wands that look like the microphone but vibrate.
Oh,
Yeah, they make that because they're initially massage guns.
Well,
So
I would
they're
massage
waterproof
my back with
they're
it,
waterproof massage guns.
like my actual
I
back.
found
I
one
have
at
really
a
bad
thrift
back
store
problems. They're hurting,
What's wrong with your back? You're 20.
dude.
Get it together.
Well, because
Back problems refer
so
when
many,
you're old like us.
so many like cars are
yourself.
too low for me, and people don't speak loud when they're ordering.
Oh, so you're hunched over.
So I earlier this week, there's this woman who is on the other side of a sedan and was talking like kind of like this loud, like literally on the other side of the sedan. And I'm like,
You're all crawling in the driver's window.
she was in the back side, so I had to like, she was in like the back of the car, so I had to hunch down, and like it got to a point where the other day I was walking to like give out food at the expo position, like in the back, in the drive-through, and I felt the muscle connected to like my hip, like it felt like it pulled.
Dude, you got to start doing Pilates with me.
I gotta start doing something, but like my back has been having some issues.
Fucking Hunter at the drive-through stretching out before his shift.
You should always stretch before you do anything with
You
with
come
your
ar-
body.
you come around the corner and you just see me like legs sprawled out, just like stretching on the ground.
Yeah, you're like fucking face down, ass up, getting deep in the quad stretch.
Just stand up. Hi, I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Yeah, you've got big like wooden bead, like shaka, like fucking namaste. Thank you for gracing our
Namaste.
drive-through today.
Thank you for coming to Chick-fil-A.
Dude, Chick-fil-A, but instead of like deep-seated Christian values, it's like Zen Buddhism.
There would not be chicken in that restaurant.
Oh yeah. I guess are we not at the point where we don't have like I guess there's plant power vegetarian fast food?
Can Buddhists not eat chicken?
I don't know what
They're
the
not
deal
very
is.
big
thought it
on
was
eating
cow.
animals.
It's cow. Cows are sacred.
No, that's Hindu.
Hindu. Sorry.
They'll
my
eat
bad.
animals sometimes, but they also, Buddhism has a very big respect on the cycle,
Yeah,
of
the
cycle.
nature, and
Yeah.
all
Very
of that.
plant-based.
Yes.
We should interview a Buddhist. Get him on the show.
They have
There's
monks
a
in Long
lot
Beach.
of there's a lot of monks around Long Beach. I know because I've seen a lot of them.
That's actually, it's so funny living in Long Beach and like we'll be eating tacos or something and then like 3 monks and like full like it's basically like cartoon, like the orange garb that like you make up in your head when you're a kid, like just chilling.
Think of a monk like a orange,
Like
think
straight
of-
from the
think of a
monastery
Buddhist
in
monk.
Yeah.
Eastern Asia.
Yeah,
And they're just walking around Long Beach.
they're just
It's
mad
kinda
chilling.
crazy.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of want to talk with one.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, how was your day?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Oh my God. Okay,
How is your
here's
spiritual
the
journey?
pitch. we sit around, like when we notice that the Mormons are in the neighborhood knocking on doors, we sit and we wait to start the pod until they knock on our door, and then we bring them in and just hand them mics and make them podcast with us.
And then just talk about how fucked up our lives are.
Do you know what you can do? You can call the Jehovah's Witnesses onto other. What are you doing?
Sorry, Hunter.
I tweaked my back. It hurt.
Oh, jeez. You can call Jehovah's Witnesses on your friends and tell them to go to this house and things like that. Yeah.
Why are we not doing that
I've been trying to do
I'm
that.
gonna send them here. I hope you know.
I'm sending them right back to your place.
Fucking
You
speaking
don't know
of
my
dumb
address.
phone numbers you can call.
You have my location, though.
I do.
I met this kid. God, it must have been like freshman year, or maybe 7th or 8th grade, from Oklahoma at a community service like seminar event thing I was at, and he just had the phone number for the clan.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. So that's just a number you can call. Their voicemail changes like every month. It's incredibly racist, as one might imagine. But yeah, you can call the number, and if you leave your information, they'll send you information and stuff. I don't know. I've never left my number.
Did you call them?
Oh yeah, a bunch. That used to be my party trick. It'd
You
be like,
still have their number?
probably. No, we cannot play it on the.
No, not on live. But
after 100%.
I'm so down to listen to this.
But
I want to see what it says.
Absolutely no one who doesn't want to be exposed to like profound racism. Don't call the number.
Call this number.
We're not putting the number on screen. Okay, well, we can figure that out.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, we'll just put Hunter's number.
No.
Just dox Hunter.
Dude, I'm gonna get a random phone call from some random person like, I want to hear you be racist.
Yeah, now our whole fucking... There's two groups in our audience. There's the feet guys, and then there's the white guys.
Here's the thing. Okay, so if you put
They're the same.
if you put the
diagram,
clan
it's a circle.
if you put the clan number on screen,
Sure.
so many people are gonna call it and like jokingly call it.
And then accidentally leave their information.
No, and they're jokingly call it, and then it'll get out to like spam callers and things like that. To the point of they would have to change their number, and now less people would be able
Now
to
less
have
people
the
can
clan
enjoy
number.
the fact that the clan has a voicemail.
No, now we're actually helping the community.
I don't know, because spam calls won't go through because it goes to voicemail. Spam calls don't leave voicemails.
Well, it would flood their voicemail box.
No, because they don't leave them.
Yeah, they do.
Spam calls leave you voicemails?
Yeah, they do.
Dude.
It's all about like insurance and like shit like that, and just like
Oh.
sometimes it's just a fucking beeps. It's like like it's fucking ridiculously loud.
Hi, we are trying to reach you about your extended car warranty.
Dude, I keep getting
Yeah,
calls
constant.
about some property that some dude named Manuel owns.
Manuel.
They call asking for Manuel and asking about the property. And
My
dude,
name's not Manuel.
I fuck with them so hard. Like I sit there, I'm like, you're gonna call me, or down on my luck, 23-year-old. I'll never own a house, and you're gonna ask me about some property that I couldn't even try to.
You should. I honestly one day want to just answer a spam call and then just start crying to them on the phone about how I'm so destitute and I'm working penny to penny on a farm.
There
and
are some like spam calls that you can do that to, and they can't hang up.
Yeah, as long as you don't swear at them.
If you don't swear at them, you don't
Threaten
threaten them or do
yeah.
anything like that.
You can just keep them.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude.
And
Imagine
if
getting a spam
you
call.
have to keep
I
talking.
just and I just like leave it on like silent for like 5 seconds and then just go, oh, and then next thing you know, like,
I think it's like there's a time limit. It's like 3 or 4 seconds of like not. If there's no sound, they'll just hang up. So like you have to keep talking, and like you can't swear at them. You
I
can't
would
do anything
ruin
like
their
that.
day.
Getting into a fucking pyramid scheme so that I have something to try to sell telemarketers that are trying to sell me something.
They're trying
Let's
to
get
sell
to
you
it.
something. And you're like, wait, but I have a counter proposition, something else.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's literally like, hey, I wanted to call you about this opportunity. Actually, I've been wanting to talk to you about an opportunity.
They're like, what?
I can't even think of like a good MLM pitch right now. I've never really sat down through one. Yeah.
I have one for
I've sat
right
down.
now.
I've sat down in one.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd they get you?
Well, okay, so it was the Cutco knives.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Because it
I
was
know
when I was
people in
applying for
those.
jobs a long time ago, and like I was just sending out resumes, just fucking on Indeed, just sending out everything, and I got a call back. It was the first ones to call me back, and I'm like, oh fuck it, first back. I don't care what it is. I'm just gonna go and like
got to go to the interview.
Got to go to the interview, just practice the interview.
Yeah.
And holy shit, when I got there and it was, hi, what's your name? Oh, my name's David. Oh, well, we're really excited to have you here. When can you start? It's like no interview, nothing. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then they're like, you have to sit through this training seminar, and it's literally you have to sell knives, like kitchen knives, to people.
My cousin's friend and one of my friends has done that.
Yeah.
But you can actually make some good commission though.
Yeah, but it's
it's
sink or swim, and it's a lot more sinking than it is swimming.
True. No, but my friend, I'm not gonna tell his name, but he did like, I think he either did that or something similar, and he said that he was making like $1,500 a month.
He's in the pyramid scheme. He has to say that.
It's the equivalent of
He like actually was. Like, he showed me.
Hey, it's the equivalent of sending elementary school kids to go sell cookies to their neighbors. That's what it was, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, or that, or like, I mean, have you guys heard of like Northwest Mutual or whatever?
Yes.
Oh yeah, same shit. Like literally, like sit down and write down like 100 names and phone numbers of people you know to sell, like just try to sell insurance to friends and family. Yeah. It's crazy, but people
also, you're like selling out your friends and family to
Yeah.
get spam calls. What a fucking dick move!
You're the literal spawn of Satan.
It's
If
not
you-
even.
Ever put my
I
phone
feel
number
like
down?
they're just duped though. Like I don't think it's.
No,
I don't think that they think that when they write it down.
No,
I
they're
think
not
that they're
thinking
just
that.
clowns.
Yeah, because like when I was at the Cutco thing, and I'm like, oh, you know, I could do this, and I'll hit up the friends and family and be like, oh yeah, do you guys want to buy some knives? If not, totally chill. But like, and then it hit me. I'm just like, this is a fucking pyramid scheme.
You're like all the pieces. You're like, so if I just get 3 friends involved,
You're like,
Yeah.
I'm selling knives to people. I could
Like, I
go
don't-
door to door.
Yeah.
you guys know Pampered Chef? Are you familiar? Oh, it's the same idea, but
Yeah.
their shit was actually so nice. Like, not that most people would really need it or need a bunch of it or that you should sell it, but if you ever get your hands on some of the old Pampered Chef like cutlery and stuff, it is nice.
I'll say the Cutco knives, they work great. They're actually really nice and like all that shit. I'm not sponsored by them anymore.
Don't buy any.
I'm not
This is
saying
not-
buy them.
not
I'm
an
just
ad.
saying, you know, like,
But they are nice.
they're a good product. Like these pyramid schemes, like they're not trash
Well,
products.
some of 'em.
Some of them.
Like, I gotta imagine, because there's all the Herbalife and like all the supplement ones. That's gotta be
Herbalife.
just dog shit,
Yeah.
right?
Herbalife.
my sister did
the
the,
fact that Herbalife sponsors like what, LA Galaxy.
Yeah. Big Herbalife, fucking.
Yeah, I'm a big Galaxy fan. And, like I see that, I'm like, what the hell is Herbalife?
My
Yeah.
sister did the essential oils for a while.
Yeah.
Also, on like weird companies sponsoring sports teams, what the fuck is with Wish and the Lakers?
What?
Wish.com and the Lakers.
Is it a
Wish.com
big deal?
sponsors
It's right
the,
on their fucking chest.
it's big
Yeah.
on
I haven't
yeah.
been watching.
It's been for
That
like the
is
last
crazy.
like 3 years.
No, it's been longer
Or,
than
like-
that. It's been
yeah.
longer than that for
Dude,
sure.
am I just not looking at the fucking jerseys very close?
No,
I'm
it's
not.
like right on their
No,
front, right on their
there's-
chest. It's big.
I'm pretty sure Rakuten like sponsors some like
Oh,
big
yeah.
team too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rakuten's crazy though, because that's just like, I think it's just a keylogger. Rakuten, if you don't know, it's like an
I don't know.
online service that helps you find like deals.
I'm actually gonna buy something like using a Rakuten like coupon. It's
Just be careful, because you leave that shit on your computer and then it just eats your data and
Yeah.
sells it. Like that's where their business model makes their money. So you have to be careful. But yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of those programs are helpful,
Mhm.
but
Can be.
they're dangerous.
yeah.
Like a chainsaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy Bass. Actually, I'm just gonna buy straight from Bass Pro Shop. I don't even know why I wanted to use a Rakuten
Why are you
thing.
gonna use Rakuten?
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy
go to
straight
fucking
from Bass Pro Shop.
man.
Well, because I wanted to buy
go there.
these 2 camo hats, but the thing is that when I went to the one in Irvine, they didn't have them like up. Because they're a specific camo.
I see.
It's strata.
Wow.
Woodland strata.
Woodland
Interesting.
Strata. I saw this was so cool. I was actually gonna buy some. It's a company in like Eastern Europe, right? And they sell, and they're partnered with a company here, and they sell like old school Soviet era and like before and after like camos and like gear and stuff from like the surplus stores. I'm like, that's sick.
I own some really cool. It's called Alpenflage.
Alpenflage.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I want to get?
What is Alpenflage?
It was Swiss issued, but then they didn't use it, so they sold it to Germany because Germany needed to make some new uniforms.
Yeah.
And so it's but it's like red and
tan, it's got like the red like lines in it.
Super
okay,
sick.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So where are you going?
I was gonna say that like I want to get some like U.S. military like old like nice camo.
Yeah.
Because I did want to get into airsofting a little bit, but then also like that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Airsofting, I think it's cool, but it's a really expensive hobby for something that you're honestly probably not doing very often.
Yeah, because you have to pay to get in, they have to pay for all the bullets. But like the thing that was like I really want to get into it was our friend from Retreat who had the airsoft gun.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that would like I was hitting glass bottles left and right.
Airsoft guns is great. Buying airsoft guns sucks.
Yeah. When you have one, it's fun. But like,
there's two here and they don't work.
Yeah. I see them just floating around the house.
They're actually Orby guns. They're not airsoft. They're Orbeez.
The one that's sitting on the fireplace.
Yes.
With the orange tip.
Yeah.
That looks like an M4 or whatever.
Yeah, that shoots Orbeez.
Yeah. We need to fix it.
Yeah. Nah, that thing's beyond.
Dude,
bro.
no, you know what I want to do? I saw that you can flip a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
And so you can take the spring out and you can put in like a brand new one. And
They have little governors in there you can take out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just put actual bullets in. Funny enough.
I've been getting my
YouTube
Shorts algorithm feeds me videos of dudes like taking the guns apart and like fixing them to shoot even harder and stuff.
Or like they'll put in like tacks. Not even just tacks, like they'll put in like needles.
Oh, just to stick into things? I don't know. That's sketchy. I don't know. I don't like sharp things. Sharp things make me nervous.
Styrofoam makes me nervous.
Styrofoam makes you nervous.
I hate styrofoam.
You've mentioned this before, and I've yet to cook up a really good way to fuck with you about it, but
we have styrofoam in the backyard.
You can ask Emily. I almost threw up because she had a styrofoam.
Such an interesting response.
She had like a to-go box of styrofoam. She literally was like making noises with it. And
is it like the noise?
I just shuddered.
Is it the noise?
Is your hair standing up right now just thinking about it?
Yes. It's really bad.
Is it like the noise?
It's the noise, the touch.
Is the hair on your leg standing up too?
Yeah, it is.
I think, yeah.
Audio listeners, Hunter's having a full body reaction to the concept of styrofoam.
I hate it. I have since I was a kid. I'm shuddering again.
Like, yeah, I get like when you scratch your fork on a plate and it makes like that noise.
I don't care what.
You know, I went to school with a guy like K through 12, like someone I've known for forever, and he just didn't fuck with cotton balls.
I don't really fuck with
cotton balls. I don't like the touch of some cottons too. I'm very big on not like. I only specifically like some.
It's too
touches
dry. I don't like really dry things. You know,
dude,
so
it's happening. I'm getting goosebumps literally just from thinking about cotton balls and styrofoam.
Yeah.
What about rubbing a cotton ball on styrofoam? Would that?
Literally, ask Emily. She had
honestly,
the styrofoam to-go box. She was rubbing it. I literally almost threw up in the car.
What about have you never like as a kid or something like bitten into like a good chunk of styrofoam?
No, I've always hated it. Always like I literally. So my parents like there was this like styrofoam kind of toy that they had. I'm literally like I'm getting goosebumps about it because I remember the feeling of it and. Ever since then, like,
yeah, it's just,
I would touch it and I just didn't like it, and I've never liked it since. Whenever like there's like styrofoam peanuts, I don't want to open the box. It just brings
out like the cringe in yourself, you know? Like when you cringe at something, it just makes you like, it's gross. It's a disgusting feeling.
You know what gets me with that is big objects in small rooms. Like if something takes up too much space in a room.
Really?
You should go to my new house. I have a beanbag in my room, and it takes up like a quarter of the room.
The beanbag low to the ground. It's
but like it's taking
It's
up
a
way
big
too
one.
much space and things
It's
like that.
it's so big that it like had to fill up.
But it's not
So
touching the
it's
walls.
like-
That's the thing.
It's not touching
It's
the
not
walls.
touching
it's
all
not
the
touching
walls.
any
More
walls.
okay
So
with
it's like
it.
off-centered, and then it's like it's big, it's off-centered, it's not touching walls. Fuck that. No,
yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Like
it's like
a storage
You know what?
locker.
It shouldn't be there.
Dude, my bed's not really centered right now.
Okay.
I like having it I like having my bed in a corner. That I'm really
Just
big
feel
on.
protected against
I-
the walls.
I like
I-
the corner bed too.
Whenever I've slept,
Mm.
I've always had my bed in the corner, and when I was really young, I would turn from my back to the room, my face to the wall.
Oh, just to like
Back to
hide.
room to face
Dude,
the wall.
I
Oh yeah, I have to be facing the door.
didn't
I'm like a
because
very I can't be facing into the bed. I have to be facing off of the bed.
I see.
Cuddling with my girlfriend is sometimes really awkward because she
The-
doesn't like that.
the reason that I did that was because I had a sliding like mirror door
Oh,
to
your
my
closet door
closet.
had
It was like
big
a
mirror.
3
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, you should never have a mirror facing your bed. It opens portals to the underworld.
Yeah. So no.
Real shit.
And the thing was,
Real
so the
skis.
rightmost one
Real shit.
was off. It was off a little bit.
Okay.
So you could see a black sliver of my closet to like halfway
Oh,
down.
so you just didn't like looking at it
So-
trying to go to bed.
When I was up until I was like probably 12 years old, I thought like I would see demons in it sometimes.
Real shit.
There's demons coming out of your mirrors. It's
Yeah.
a portal to the underworld.
No, it
you
wasn't.
should
It was
never have a
behind my
mirror
mirrors.
facing your bed. It should never be facing your bed.
I agree with the concept that you shouldn't be able to. My rule is you shouldn't be able to see a mirror from your bed. It has nothing to do with portals. It's just because you don't want to be able to see motion. Like if you're moving around or you're affecting things, like you don't want to be able to see that when you're sleeping. That's my.
Are you one of those people that would put a fucking mirror on the ceiling just to watch yourself, huh?
No, I'm saying that would be bad for sleep.
That would be
Sometimes
bad.
though,
Yeah, because you could see it.
sometimes it would help me because I have had like really bad nightmares about like demons and stuff and like
Okay.
supernatural like scary
That shit gets you.
stuff. Dude, what you know the rake? If you don't know what it is,
Yeah.
do not look it up.
It's an old creepypasta from back
It's
in
an
the
old
day.
creepypasta. When I first learned about it, I was in 5th grade.
That's a bad time to learn
I
about it.
had bad sleep
learns
for
that.
a week, and I was seeing demons in my room. I was sleeping poorly. That's when I first started having sleep paralysis.
Mm.
And
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Don't have sleep paralysis, man. I had sleep paralysis, and then I just thought it was fucking stupid to
We've
have
already-
it.
wished it-
We've done the sleep paralysis bit.
But-
I know, but I don't think it's been around enough. I need to focus. I need to really.
that episode has over 1,000 views.
I really
It's
need
been
to-
around.
I need to really put it down that sleep paralysis is just a mental game. You just have to be better.
You're just wrong.
You literally
you're
just have to
wrong.
be better.
You're just wrong.
How
You're
am I just
not.
wrong? I was literally
it's
just
also-
better, and now I'm different.
Because it's
I
also a
literally changed
chemical
it.
imbalance sometimes.
Chemical imbalance, fucking balance that shit out. just
How about
Just
you
produce
balance
more.
on my dick?
Ooh.
Ooh, Hunter's making dick jokes.
I'm down.
Really good clap back. Good job, man. Very proud
Thank
of you.
you.
I stayed.
Not
I
loser.
stayed in a shitty hotel room once, way back when, like when I traveled for debate, and
Cuck chair, not cuck chair.
there was it was a really big room, so no cuck chair.
There's
Okay.
There's a
2
table.
cuck chairs in every Vegas room.
There- Dude,
Not always.
One
Fucking-
for
there's only
each
one in my room.
bed.
what's the hotel from a couple years ago? Not the Luxor Park. It's got the cuck bench.
Cuck bench.
Fucking room for your whole cuck team.
Oh, cuck team. It's you, your best friend, and his and her best friend.
Double date idea, but then at the end, everyone watches you get cucked. All right, I think that's our time today. If I could be so
don't
bold.
end on this. Please.
You don't want to be on. Okay,
No,
all right.
I don't want to end on cucking
Keep
each
going.
other.
Keep going. What you were talking about before we started talking about cuck chairs.
I stayed in this big ass hotel room, motel room, whatever. It was Quality Inn. It wasn't great, and they had the
Quality
fucking
Inn is
glass,
never
the fucking mirrors panels all up on the ceiling and shit. And I was just like, I'm sitting there. I'm like 17,
got the honeymoon suite,
and I was
huh? Yeah.
It was like the very corner room, like up, and I was just like.
Have you? Okay, so you've been in. I've never been in like a honeymoon suite, but like I always see like people like there's so many different like themed rooms and stuff everywhere. But like,
Yeah,
I've never been. I'm so interested. I'm intrigued by it.
Have you not seen? I forgot which Wolverine movie it is. He goes to a. It's the one where the guy he saved from the nuke in Japan tries to kill him.
Origins.
Want to believe so.
Oh, Origins ends at a nuclear power plant. That's all I got.
It's the one where like the adamantium is sucked off of his skeleton. He starts dying. He was like
I need me a freak like
It's your
that
point,
for
it's your
real.
point.
basically like he stayed in like a love thing in Japan, and there's like weird little settings.
That's different. Japanese love hotels are very like that's its own culture.
No,
No, like love hotels are pay by the hour hotels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about
Not
that
like
stuff.
Not like room suites. Like
No,
a
it was-
themed
it-
American place. No, they have themes and it's pay by the hour.
You guys remember when we went to Vegas like
when
last
he went
summer?
to was pay by the day.
Last summer, not this summer. Vegas last summer.
Last summer?
Yeah, you remember the suite we stayed in? Because I got to stay in the suite.
Yeah.
The theme in that fucking suite apparently was just glass tables because
Yeah.
Like, well, it's Vegas. There's glass tables in
it
every
was
Vegas.
ridiculous.
I once saw it was a house built in the 70s.
Okay.
And it was it just had a single like brick of porcelain just on the counter. Like it was put into the counter. Like it was a wood counter and then it was put into it in the bathroom. And I'm like, wow, I wonder what that was used for when this house was built.
People
That's
used to
crazy.
fucking party correctly is what I'm learning.
Back to my point, people don't do shit anymore.
I was hanging out with my my friend's dad who was visiting. He's in town right now. And he was like we were drinking and he was telling these stories about like, yeah, my grandpa, or it was his dad or his great, it was my friend's great grandfather. So it's his dad's grandpa. Yeah. Just ridiculous, like mountains of drugs just in the front room
Just
because it was the
fucking
70s.
Scarface level.
Yeah. Just like mirrors off the wall all the time. I was like, how did anything get done? Like, how did we make it to the moon?
Dude, that's how they made it to the moon.
That's how they
did it.
They were
That's how we
superpowered.
got shit done.
Speaking of
did
superpowers,
that.
Huh.
This is back to our point of fucking Hitler gave meth to the fucking Nazis.
The Nazis famously lost.
Yeah, but they conquered
for the
France
start-
in a week, bro. Like it was
That's true.
nothing.
no,
it was longer than a week, but like that's what I'm saying.
They conquered
What?
Netherlands. The Netherlands or Switzerland.
Rhinelands.
The Rhinelands. It was the Rhinelands. They conquered the Rhinelands in like
3 days. or
3
whatever.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was ridiculous.
It was like supposed to be something they could never do, and they did.
They honestly just went around the Maginot Line, which was
Yeah, pretty much. The Maginot Line was a piece of shit from
It's
World
that
War
was just
One.
French.
It
It wasn't from World War One. It was from after World War One when
Yeah.
they knew the
It was
invasion was coming.
inspired by World War One.
Oh, I know, but then they
French
kind of
people being stupid.
Then they
Part
kinda
two,
realized-
Let's go.
realized, well, trench warfare is kind of just dumb.
Now
We're
that we
just
have
not going to
armored
do it anymore.
vehicles.
We have a thing called a tank.
We have something called motorcycles and high-powered tanks that go
And
fast.
poodles with bombs on them.
That too.
And also heavy bombers.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
they're
even-
fucking Zero fighters. Well, that's the Japanese. The
BF-1.
What were
BF-109. Stuka.
Stukas. The
Dude.
Luftwaffe was crazy. It was a
I think one of my favorite military aviation sounds ever is the dive of a Stuka. And it sounds very messed up to say, but if you ever listen to a video of it, it sounds like imagine being there. You're just gonna be terrified because
I
you
have
just hear this
two.
whine.
I have two favorite military sounds. The first one being the rebel yell from the Confederates. The second one being the fucking explosion from Boba Fett's ship. Thank you. Good night. See y'all later.
I love you.
Sleep tight.